Good evening, nerds. It's Fenner. What is up, everyone? How's it going? We got some good players here. Pretty good ones. Over here, we've got Snute in the bottom left-hand side of the map. HyperX, or Team Liquid. HyperX is the sponsor, obviously, and no strangers to this channel either, as he's pretty much my favorite player to cast in the entire game. He's a guy who gives away his replay packs if you subscribe to him on Twitch, and they're pretty much the best replay packs you can get your hands on, so that's pretty amazing. And he's pretty much one of the best foreigners, and I love him. He's an awesome guy. And in the bottom right hand side of the map, we've got Kelazhur from Team Root Gaming. You might not know this guy as well as you do Snute, but he's an extremely high-level foreign Terran player who I don't think he's had any big tournament result yet, but he's definitely like coming up as one of the better players. And if you don't know about him, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I can't think of any tournament results, but he's just done well in like smaller tournaments. He does well on ladder, and he's a good player here and there. And he's on Team Root, obviously, a great team for up-and-coming players as well. So guys, I'm gonna have to apologize right now for not uploading any content for a bit. I was planning on being a lot more consistent, but things got a bit hectic in real life as I've moved house at the start of the year, which took up a lot of time, and I've only really got completely settled now, so hopefully the content starts rolling out again and we can start enjoying StarCrafts. But yeah, so I apologize for that, and let me know what kind of content you want to see this year, because it is 2016 now, guys. I know it's February already, but it's 2016, and I want to make this a great year for streaming and YouTubing and StarCraft and all other types of video games that I love. So yeah, let me know exactly what you want to see. I plan on doing a lot of replay casts because I know you guys have been enjoying them. So definitely going to be seeing some of those. But anyway, back to the game. We've got a Reaper here coming across the map. Pretty standard. Happens pretty much every single ZvT. And it looks like Snute has gone hatch gas pool. Also very standard, and he's pulled completely off gas, meaning he's only got mineral income right now. And he's got his queens on the way as well. I expect to see some more queens after this. Actually, wait a minute. Something's a little bit different here. Why does he only have one queen? I wasn't focusing on the openers, but I think this was a full first from Snute. Which means he might have a slightly faster speed than normal. I should have paid attention there, but the reason why I can tell is because his queen at the natural is really late in comparison to the queen in the main base. So I think it was definitely... I might be wrong. I wasn't paying attention at all, man. I was too busy talking. But either way, we've got a speed opener. Actually, no, it does look like Hatchcast Pool. The timing of that speed is pretty much when it kicks in normally, so... Just getting a bit confused there, didn't pay attention, but third base at a completely standard time as well. This is a very normal game between these two players. Kelazhur even going for a third base here. And he's also the kind of player that plays... very standard openers into three bases, like even openers basically from Heart of the Swarm. We might see a Medivac. Yeah, Medivac here. So this is going to be I think a Hellion drop with a Marine push, or a Marine drop. Probably going to be an 8 Marine drop with a Hellion push in the front. And this is an old school build. Flash made this one at some point, I think. And he was using it quite a bit. It was like super popular in Heart of the Swarm for a certain amount of time, and it was nasty, really nasty. If you don't have everything positioned correctly against it, it's easy to just lose a massive amount of drones and fall behind, because it is only a pressure build, as he does have the third base already, which is finished before 4 minutes 30 there, the orbital finishing up already, and there goes the drop. Just 7 Marines in there. Roach is on the way for Snute again. The most standard of standard right now. This is pretty much what every single Zerg player is doing. The third base into Roaches to defend, and then drone up the third base once you know that you're safe. Drop is coming across the map. Snute's got really nice overlord positioning here. He's going to see the drop coming in, and it's all down to him reacting to this. Can he position everything correctly? It's coming in now. He needs to split off his roaches. There we go. Some lings go into the main base. Queens as well. Going to start hitting away on that medivac. And a bunch of lings popping as well. So perfect little play there from Snute. Read it perfectly. Shut it down phenomenally. And the Hellions have been pushed back as well. So beautiful play by Snute there. Showing how to defend perfectly against a build like this. And he's even going to put a bit of pressure on himself now with these Ravagers that he's got. Which I think he built... he built... What's the word I'm looking for? He just built them by default as a standard, just so he can shut down Liberators, because 3 is the perfect amount to shut down Liberators. He never saw what build that Kelazhur was going for. And here you go, 3 Vials! Just pop in that thing there. Getting it done. This Medivac's still around, but the Queen's getting finished off. And it's done basically nothing. The Queen's just perfectly there. Great play by Snute. And now we've got the gases coming up on the third base as well. Just, I mean, if you talk about defense, this is almost flawless defense. Like, Kelazhur had the third base pretty quickly, but his pressure was completely shut down, and that shows in the supplies. 70 supply against 104, even though there's been no SCV damage to Kelazhur. It's just been losing units out on the map as they were perfectly defended, and Snute droning up incredibly quickly. Now, he has taken this base as the 4th base instead of this one, or this one, which is, I would say is pretty normal. Oh, it might not be a perfect defense anymore. Lings are coming in, but the Hellions have already got a beautiful little position at the back here, and there we go. Yeah, they didn't get much done, and Snute kind of cleaned it up again without taking too much damage. So Snute is like the flawless defender. You can imagine him in like a suit of armor, and he's got like an FD tag on there, which stands for flawless defender, and he's like a superhero. I don't know. My imagination's kind of wild. I'm imagining him in like a red suit with a yellow, kind of like the Flash, I guess. I don't know why it'd be like the Flash, because he's not like he's super fast or anything. He's just good at defending. He's solid. Maybe it should be more like Captain America with a shield, but instead he's got FD written on the shield. The flawless defender! Alright, this is getting very corny now. Corn levels rising, boys. It's gonna be like America soon. See if anyone gets that one. It's a bit far-fetched, but yeah. Alright. So we've got really late upgrades from Snute. We've got the 1-1 range coming in along with the fungal upgrade. I love to see this. There's so many players right now skipping this upgrade because they just want to get like low infestor counts, but in my opinion, it hurts so much to skip it, because you build like your 3 infestors and that's great. It's fine for the first 3 infestors that you skip the upgrade, but then later on, like, you're gonna build more infestors. If the game goes longer than your first 3 infestors, like, and you lose them, you will build more infestors, and at that point it becomes inefficient to not get the upgrade. And it's also just horrible to have infestors out on the map without having pathogen glands or the ability to fungal. So I really like seeing it. He is going for a bit later Hive than I'm used to seeing. Like, usually with the style, you go straight into Hive once you got the infestation pit, like even before you build the infestors. A player called Betrayus, who you guys might know if you've seen my stream and watched some StarCraft in your time. You might know him. Officer Patrinus. Padrinos! So yeah. Still no Hive as well. His 2-2 is on the way, so it should be starting very soon, as he'll want to get that done by the time it's finished so we can start 3-3. Although, it looks like he's going to be pretty much sitting on Ravager Infestor for a longer period of time than I'm used to. And this is, the replay was named DreamHack Infestor style, so I guess this is the style he's comfortable with and used to DreamHack as well. So that's pretty badass. Here we go. Oh, 3 Medivacs fungal. Has he got another one? I don't think he has another one. Can he get them? No, Kelazhur's looking. Not going to happen. If he had one more fungal there, or he's a bit faster on the Ravagers, that would have been sick as heck. But now Kelazhur is just going to fly around the map, and this is the most annoying style to deal with as a Roach Ravager Infestor player. Ooh. It's like he does get one Medivac there with the fungal, but This becomes a pain in the ass, man. Like, you've got to try and catch these medivacs with a fungal. If you don't catch them with a fungal, they can pretty much abuse you until the end of time, because you don't have any anti-air in the air, like a Mutalisk or a Corruptor, to pick them off. So it's all this. And now Kelazhur's found this position. Can he hold it? Picks up, tries to get away. Loads of... There's 2 medivacs on like 1 HP there. Do manage to get away. Is there an Infestor lurking about anyway? It doesn't look like it. So he will manage to escape there. Nice little tank drop there, blasting away from the low ground. That's going to be annoying for Snute. He is moving his army through the map now, and he's going to try and get it, but with no fungal again. You can just be in the air all the time as the Terran player. And with really good multitasking, it can become a massive pain in the arse for the Zerg player. 3 more Infestors on the way, so definitely heavier Infestor than I'm used to seeing, and much later Hive as well. Spire is on the way. I imagine he's going to go Ultralisk Den right now, though. Gets +3 defense and +3 range. He does plan on staying on Roach Ravager Infestor for a really long amount of time. He's got about 11... Oh, wait. He's got a lot of Ravagers, actually. 16 Ravagers. That's a lot. That is a hell of a lot. 4 more Medivacs coming out on the map. Can he clean them up? Gonna sneak in the bottom here, but look at this! I love it! 5 Spore Crawlers up for Snute. Once he flies over here, this is gonna be nasty, man. Take it. Oh, the fungal! Oh! Oh, that could have been huge. I got a little bit scared there for Kelazhur. Another fungal comes in, and again, this is just a great defensive style from Snute. He hasn't even bothered to push across the map at all. Another little attack coming in here for Kelazhur. Just 5 Marines, though. Not going to do too much, especially as they get stuck behind the other Marines in the middle line there. What else have we got going on this map? Not much at all. Kelazhur... Like, what's happening here from this perfect defense is Snute is building up a bank. Look at this. 4.5k in the bank for Snute, along with 1,200 gas, where you look at the other side of the map. He's not even maxed, and he's got no money at all. He's got 3-3 on the way, but he's broke. He's fully broke. He's going to go bankrupt. Mr. Moneybags is going to put the money in the middle of the table, and then whoever lands on free parking is going to get it. Is that how it works? Something like that. Anyway, massive Ravager force moving in for Snute now. Is he going to use Infested Terrans, or is it all going to be Fungal here? Fungal goes down. Files going off, completely missing a lot of stuff there. Can he push forward? I don't feel like this is the best engagement for Snute, but he might have too much anyway. He needs to get another Fungal in there. And there we go. Massive Fungal on the clump, pushing forward. And oh, can he do it, man? This is a big commitment with a lot of Ravagers going down. They're expensive units, even though they might not feel like it. And he will get these last 2 tanks, unless he lifts them away. Nice control there by Kelazhur. Picks it up again and manages to get away. But was that too much damage? It's the Remax that's going to be painful here, because Snute, since he had that bank, has the ability to go down to 100 supply and instantly go back up to 200 supply, whereas Kelazhur, he had no money. So even though that engagement was probably slightly inefficient for Snute, too much bank, way too much bank, and the next push is gonna be devastating as he comes across the map here. Not that many Ravagers this time, but does it matter? He has 3-3. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't see how Kelazhur's gonna be able to hold this one. Only 2 tanks there, a couple of Marines, picks them up. He's scared. He's running. Snute's coming in. The flawless defender. And boom, Fungal goes down. Ravage goes down. Without those 2 tanks, it's going to be over. And what a solid defensive game from Snute there. Really nice to watch and learn from. Kelazhur will go down as this planetary falls. As the planetary falls, Kelazhur is thrown into the dumpster. Snute has another victim. And that's pretty much gonna be it, guys. It's all over. Kelazhur, it's time to throw the towel in. It's time to accept your fate at the dumpster and let the garbage man take you away. You've got to do it, man. Anyway, guys, what a great game there from Snute. If you want to learn ZvT, this is pretty much the game to look at. Really nice style, and you can transition into ultras a bit faster if that's what you like to do as well. So, really cool to see. The only annoying thing is the drops, but Snute had a way of dealing with that, and that was a lot of Spore Crawlers. Question is, how is he going to deal with drops over here? Not as many Spore Crawlers, but still, just some around there so that he can shut down the Medivacs. Just, I like this game, man. I think I'm definitely going to be trying heavier Roach Ravager styles now instead of trying to go to Ultras as fast as I have been. Get that pathogen glands, get more infestors, shut things down, just play defensive and spread the creep. He's really fighting here, Kelazhur. He's not giving up at all. GG. Alright, there we go. Fantastic game there. Solid defense. Guys, if you enjoyed this replay, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more replay casts. Let me know what kind of content you want to see in 2016. Do you want to see all StarCraft 2 content? Do you want to see... I don't know. If you want to see specific kinds of SC2 content, let me know. If you want to see other games, let me know. What do you want to see? Hit me up in the comments, guys, and I'll give it a good read, and I'll think about the year ahead. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you nerds tomorrow. Peace.